out on the street chasing wrong from right. Eyes like fire burning through the haze. Truth is a weapon, cuts through the maze. Some call her trouble, some call her brave. Digging up secrets they tried to save. A real deal around town, she's breaking it down, spinning the wheel, exposing the sound. They despise her, they praise her, but she won't slow down. Real deal around town, the truth's her cry. Shadows, they curse her name. Afraid of the spotlight she brings to the game. But the grateful ones, they cheer in the dark for the spark she ignites in their weary hearts. Some call her danger, some call her hope. She's the thin line on the tightrope. The sound. They despise her, they praise her, but she won't slow down. Real deal around town, the truth's her crown, yeah. The sound. They despise her, they praise her, but she won't slow down. Real deal around town, the truth's her crown, yeah. The truth's her crown, yeah.
Well, hi everybody. Good afternoon. We're here on an Thursday afternoon. Sorry about that. We're here to watch the Historic District Commission have their meeting, and it might be a little interesting. Hopefully, they have a quorum. They have a public hearing scheduled for 3:15. So after their preliminaries, they'll probably start that. And that is a business. I keep forgetting the name of it. It's at 422 Main. They want to put some signs up. And when you're in a historic district, you have limits on the appearance of your property, and you have to get certificates of appropriateness if there's something that you want to do that's visible from the street. And signage is an important piece also, and it's supposed to, your property's supposed to look like it did historically, and having a bunch of signs isn't necessarily, that doesn't usually fit the decor, and some places it can really start to look trashy. But so I don't know how this is going to go. It's interesting. It's down the street. It's in West Townsend, 422 Main. A relatively new business. It's the old Settle Shop that was on the not the unfinished furniture, the other side. That's where it is, and they're salt and no, I forgot the name of it. I should know. I drive by it often. but they want to put three separate signs. I don't know. I don't know if that can go or should go. I think probably not. I really don't think so. Um, yep, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe they'll have pictures, and we can see what their plan is. Well, hopefully they haven't bought the signs yet. I know that they've talked about this business in the past. That there was a sign issue when they first opened, I think, and I think that was dealt with amicably. But now they want to put more signs, and I guess we'll have a public hearing for that, which is interesting. I didn't know they did that, but I guess they are. So maybe they do. They don't do. A lot of people don't put these things in often. Then we do have another one. This should be no problem, but I'm glad to see that somebody. Well, Gary. It's for Gary, but Gary didn't put it in. Gary Shepard, application of non-applicability for Gary Shepard by Glenn Shepard, Glenn's his brother, for repair of a leaking roof at 54 Main Street. Let's see, that's in the harbor. That's interesting. I wonder who put this address in here. Townsend Harbor, Mass. There's no such place. If they put in their application Townsend Harbor, I'm gonna be like, cut the crap, will you? There's no such place. There's no town designation, Townsend Harbor. It's Townsend. It's Townsend. But I don't know. Mary Jane could have done that. I don't know. We'll see. Well, I'll ask her later. I just don't know. But that just should be an automatic. I guess if you're in the historic district, which that's in the Harbor District, I can't remember which number that is. I know West Townsend District 3. That probably is the Harbor's probably District 2, with the center of town being District 1. I think. I don't know. I don't keep up on everything, but that's if you're getting a roof repaired, you're supposed to get a certificate of appropriateness to make sure you're using appropriate materials and that it's not going to be blue or orange. I mean, it needs to look like it belongs historically, and it's supposed to be either acceptable. It has to be of acceptable materials that go with historical. Like, that doesn't mean you have to put thatch on your roof, okay? But there are standards that are actually set by the state and approved at Townsend as well to say what kind of materials can go on your roof. And this is so that's part of why you have to have a certificate of appropriateness. But they're asking for non-applicability. And I think we'll find out exactly, but I think because I don't know. I'm gonna have to find out. I don't know why. Why are they? I guess they're starting. Excuse me. You're being recorded. You're rec- you're being recorded by me. You're live streaming right now. You're on Zoom, so I'm live streaming. I'm live streaming you people. Yes, yes. It just as soon you guys just came in, and so I guess um, TCAM turned on Zoom, so You're now.
Well, you know what? I don't care.
Yeah, well, and I didn't have an issue with Shayna at all.
No.
I thought she was the most down-to-earth,
Person.
reasonable person.
Yeah.
So, I don't really. Like I say, it's not mine to judge.
No. Me either.
Janet must have just left.
Oh,
Lights are off and everything. I think I'll just put this in the mail room and they can figure it out. I can probably give this to Janet. I think it might be building. She's gone.
oh yeah, she leaves. So Jerry, what's that? Okay, so that's mine. Is that mine? Oh no, this is the Gary Shepherd one. Okay, so we have two. The Dawn, the bridal girl. And we have Gary Shepherd. Oh, we didn't start the meeting yet, did we? Oh, okay. Okay, so we gotta be careful what we say around you, because you know what you'll do. Okay, so,
Kind of funny though, Kathy.
here, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Yes, did you get a copy of the agenda? Do you have a copy of the agenda, Cindy?
You know what?
Yeah.
I should take this too.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, and you want Dawn.
Okay.
Dawn. Oh, hi, Claire.
Hi, Claire. Hi.
Hello, Claire.
Hi.
We're all there.
We're all here.
The game's all here. How's that?
Do we have a quorum?
How many
Yes.
members?
7.
No, because I'm not on.
Right, but James Dorian is in the other room.
Oh, then there's a
Okay.
call.
here.
Let's take this test. Oh, Lori's on?
Oh, right there.
Oh,
Picture of her family.
oh,
that's
oh,
nice.
that's nice.
lovely.
Very nice.
Oh, that nice.
Can she hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, good. Do you have a packet of everything, Laura?
I have your email. I have the agenda in front of me. I've read the documents attached.
Excellent, thank you. Okay, so we're good. So I know James does not have it because he doesn't have email. Just gotta get an email.
I went to the mall today. You know what happened to me?
What?
I dropped my list and I lost my list. Do you know how frustrating
Yes,
it is? I
I
had to
know.
go home and try to recreate it. It's not good.
Not good.
Okay, so Laura has hers. I wonder if Maria's coming. Is Maria on there? No.
I was gonna say, it was Maria, that's the new
The new
person.
girl, yeah. All right, so let's, what time is that?
And you found those.
2:58. Claire, do you have a copy of everything?
I believe so. It's like 25 pages, right? Okay.
It's a big one. Okay, get the rules, get the agenda. I'll get the agenda. Do you want a copy of the agenda, Claire?
If I can, then.
Oh, you're really prepared. Okay, a couple more minutes. Public hearing.
This is a public hearing?
We're gonna have a public hearing inside the meeting.
This
Okay.
meeting is being recorded.
It's like a Russian egg box. You know those dolls?
Yeah, one inside the other.
Is that what that is? Yeah. Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for attending. I have Laura, Kathy, I guess I want to open the meeting. And it is I gotta wait a minute,
What time is it?
2:59. Wait 1 minute. So I'm gonna open it precisely 3, how exciting is that? It's 3 o'clock, I'm gonna call the meeting to order of the Townsend Historical District Commission on this Thursday, December 11th at 3 p.m. Could I please have a roll call?
Jerome Zekas here. Claire Copy here.
Laura Schiffern here.
I think I can speak for myself. Laura Schifrin, virtual.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have a quorum.
Is it okay that I sit at the table?
So we have a quorum. This meeting is being recorded by TCAM, and I believe we have another recording person, Cindy Kang. Is anyone else recording this meeting? Hearing nothing? I'm assuming that's it. I, the chairman, have no additions or deletions. Does anyone have an addition or deletion that they want to add?
I do.
You do? Okay, what is it?
A couple weeks ago, the town clerk sent out an email to board members requesting ideas or suggestions for hiring and increasing the volunteer list. And I'd like us to address that.
Oh, okay. Okay, we're not gonna do that right this minute, Claire, because we have all these things to get through.
That's fine.
So we'll deal in, I mean, if it gets too much, we'll have to put it on another meeting, because we don't want to stay here until 7.
No.
Okay. But thank you for bringing that up, because I did receive that, and I think it's important that we
Mhm.
participate. Now we have to wait. Oh. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Cindy. Okay. I don't know who that is. Is that Lori? Okay. Yeah, all right.
Laura.
Okay, so we have 14 minutes to kill here. I'm trying to see if there's anything. Oh, I think we can do this quickly. I would like to make a motion to take an item number 8 out of order. And that item is to recommend appointment of Kathleen Spofford as alternative member of HDC.
I'd like to second that motion.
Then make the motion.
I'll make a motion to appoint Kathleen Spofford as alternative member to the HDC.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
And any discussion?
Madam
think
Chair,
Yes.
Laura Schifrin, I just, because things are getting very, we're always reminded now that you need to state your name when you make a motion. So if you're the first, you state your name. If you're the second, you state your name. And then in the roll call vote, you state your name and then vote.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do you want me to do it over again?
Yes, please.
Gerald Mazekas, 84 Highland Street. I make a motion to
I thought it was
assign
at
Kathleen
3:15, I'm sorry.
Spofford as the alternative member.
Thank you. May I have a second?
Claire Colby seconds the motion.
Thank you. So just to bring you up to date, James, we jumped ahead. The 3:15 is going to be our public hearing on the sign request for Dawn Lilacious.
Violations.
Yes, but what we're doing is we're jumping ahead and we're doing number 8 on our agenda. Oh, hi, Maria. How are you? Great. You can sit in a good chair up there. Oh. And so what we want to
Totally
do,
different.
we want to recommend, a motion has been put on the table that we recommend appointment of Kathleen Spofford as alternative member of HDC.
Meaning because there's an absent member, she's taken that person's place.
No, well, we need 2 alternatives. We only have 1 right now, and Kathleen is gonna be the second.
Okay, so you're not taking the place of Mrs. Cook and then if.
No.
As the
No,
alternate.
no,
No,
because,
because I'm not, I won't be appointed yet.
Okay,
This is just a recommendation to send it upstairs to.
I got you.
yeah.
Slow, it takes me a minute.
No, that's okay, you weren't here. Do you have an agenda?
In my email. Thank you.
So we jumped ahead to 8 because we have to wait till 3:15 to start the public hearing. So any
Yes,
further
ma'am.
discussion on Kathleen's appointment?
I think it's a
I
good
do
idea
too.
because.
Kathleen DeSpot, this is
How are you?
Maria Milliken.
Maria, nice to meet you.
Kathleen is our former clerk of court, so
No,
town clerk, and she's very versed in all the statutes and rules of the municipality. Maria's new, she is with Dunlap?
No, DF Murphy.
DF Murphy.
Yeah.
Insurance in Guy,
Oh,
but she's a
okay.
Townsend resident.
Okay.
You live in Townsend, right?
I have to live
Do you remember your address?
in 312 Main Street,
Okay,
What's that?
all right.
Townsend, Mass.
Yeah, we're gonna take a vote now.
It's just a quick test we like to run through. She got it, both of the questions correct. Outstanding.
Okay, then may I please have a vote, roll call vote?
Carolyn Bezikas, yes?
Claire Culper, yes.
James DeRoyan, yes.
Maria Milliken, yes.
Thank you, it's approved. Kathleen, welcome to our,
Well, no.
oh, I'm sorry, Laurie.
I can abstain if you like.
Yes.
Okay. Abstain. But that's okay. It
Laura
passed.
Schifrin will abstain.
Okay. So Kathleen, welcome to the board.
Well, it has to go up to Steve.
Oh, I know, but we want.
But thank you.
Yeah, you've got the vote of confidence of the members.
And as usual, the selectmen are the nominating.
Appointing, yeah, they have to appoint.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it's good to be vetted.
Mary Jane, you know to have, get that to Sabrina as soon as possible so we can get that on the agenda for the 18th for the select board.
Thank you for reminding me.
And
Yeah,
I
I'll put-
abstained as a select board member, so.
Correct, we understand. Now, I guess, how many more minutes do we have? I'm trying to push us out of here.
3:07.
3:07, 15 take away 7 is what?
6 more minutes, right?
6 more minutes.
Right by 9.
You wanna do 9,
I
the
don't know,
appointment of the
maybe it was,
HDC
8.
board member?
8 more minutes.
I just wanted to, I didn't want to correct
Appointment.
anyone. I
All right,
wanna
let's
do
look at
that.
9. Appointment of the HDC board member to the Community Preservation Committee. Does everybody know what the Preservation Committee is?
No.
Okay. What?
That's in relation to the, I believe, the CPA. Cindy, I'll stand corrected if you know.
That's correct.
Correct. Okay, correct. Thank you. And James, were you appointed for the conservation? That,
I think I will be. It was just a matter if I wanted to take and be on 5 or 6 different boards, but I
well,
don't,
it's just a buffet.
well, I'm in.
Okay, so I would say that, and also, it's not going to be a heavy lift, just as an explanation. It's gonna probably be, led, if you will, by Vicki Tidman, the assessor, who will be the most, informed about it.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to Jimmy later on today about a violation on something on the road, and I'll tell Jimmy that I will, be coming from conservation.
Wait a minute, one board, yeah, wait a minute.
Well, I want to get back to the one for HDC, okay?
Yes.
So,
Yeah, wait a
as
minute, yeah.
soon as you nominate somebody, again, that's why I explained it's not a heavy lift and you will be guided through. It's a new process for Townsend. So it's going to be new to everybody, okay? Except Vicki will be very well versed in it. And it's per the makeup of how that committee was formed as to who represents as to what committees get represented.
Right.
I hope I made myself clear.
Yeah, so, and cliff note on that is that it's gonna be a tax on our real estate, 1%, and that will be put aside for the purpose of recreation, housing, and historic buildings.
And was there any form of the environment and conservation also in that?
No.
Okay, so I didn't get as much information as I just got now from you and Lori with it. That's why I kind of stood back from
Okay.
saying I definitely will do it, but
Yeah, likely, yeah, because Nick, but I'm not sure if conservation has to put someone on the board. There's a whole list of people that have to put someone on the board. So that being said, do I have a volunteer?
It says required members, there's 5. I Googled it.
Yeah. Well, but we
It's
have
not
to
a
put
We already
one.
know that.
We already know that.
Yeah,
We
From this
need to appoint one person to represent our board.
and I have to step away from that.
That's okay. We got other spots for you. Joan,
I don't know.
Claire,
Make a note.
okay. I'll volunteer.
Thank you, Mary Jane. No, let's let us,
You want to stew on it?
yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
All right.
I'm willing to consider it, but I don't really understand much of what it involves.
Well, that's part of municipal.
So
It
it's new,
is.
so.
It's new, no,
It
I know.
is.
Everybody's new to it.
That's
yeah.
why I kind of got a little
So
apprehensive
can we
to
be
it, like,
say that we'll put this on the agenda for next time and everybody
Yeah, I
can
want to
become
do a little more
acquainted with the program,
Yeah.
more research. All right.
so do you want a motion to table it to the
Yes,
next meeting?
please. Yes, please.
I like to motion that.
Yes, say your name.
I was gonna do it second, but James
No,
Dry,
you gotta-
I motion to, table this to our next meeting in, what would it be?
January. I
January,
don't have a date right now, James, so we'll have it before the end of the night.
oh, you're not sure when just yet?
I know it's the third Thursday.
I'll tell you.
Okay, contingent
I'm
of,
sorry, second
contingent
Thursday.
to the decision of when the meeting will. Okay,
January.
Jan 8th,
That's the
January.
second Thursday.
That's it.
January.
okay.
Okay, so I have a motion on the table I have a motion to table the appointment of the HDC board member to this Community Preservation Committee. Do I have a second?
Gerald Mazika, second.
Thank you, Carolyn. Any discussion on this? Okay, can we have a vote to table it?
Gerald Mazika, yes, table it. Claire Culper, yes.
Kathy's not in
Oh,
this.
that's right, James Dry, yes.
Maria Milliken, yes.
Thank you very much. Oh, well, Laura?
Oh, Lori.
I know, I keep forgetting because she's not here.
She's not there.
Yes, virtually.
Okay, great. Thank you, everybody. It carried. Now we have exactly 3 minutes before. Yeah, that's good.
In 3 minutes, can we think about maybe, are you guys definitely set on the 3:00 time frame for your meetings?
Well, that's what, when we first started, that was good for everybody. I had problems with you.
Well, I work, you know, it's a busy time and I have kids, but
Yeah.
I know
Well,
that our other member who hasn't been able to come, she works every Thursday.
Yeah, you had told me that. And I was gonna
Who's
get
our
in touch
other
with you.
member?
Jen Ravelette is her name.
Yeah.
She's in the soccer program, I know her
Really good
through.
day for me.
Okay.
Is it good for you? I mean, this was a good day.
I mean, truth be told, only reason why I'm here today is because we're not putting straw, if we were finishing up, and if it was in the summer, you wouldn't see me at 3:00.
All right, let's put that on the agenda
I
also for
really
next
struggled with-
meeting.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
we could think about
Okay,
it,
yeah,
that would
we
be
will
helpful.
definitely think.
And I'm retired. so
And yeah.
I have all the time in the world, but I don't. I mean, I don't know how that sounds.
All right, I'm gonna put that on the agenda.
That's good,
So-
thank you.
So do you have any suggestions?
Yeah, evening, yeah, like evening,
Okay.
yeah.
Depends on what evening, because a lot of us are on different boards.
Yep.
That's what we're gonna think about it. We're gonna put our
Yeah.
heads together the next meeting.
Wednesdays for me aren't good, Tuesdays aren't good.
Okay, that's it. We can't talk about it anymore because we have to open our public meeting.
Okay.
So, we are going to open up the public meeting, oh my goodness, at 3:15. The board members present are Chair Mary Jane Churchville, Member Carolyn Mazikas, Claire Calvi, James Dorian, Maria Milliken.
We need to sign the sheet.
Yes.
And Laura, right?
And Laura Schifrin. I keep forgetting Laura. I'm sorry. It's out of sight, out of mind. I'm sorry. So I'm going to pass around the sign-in sheet.
I already did,
Sign-in sheet.
you have a line piece of paper, you want me to go
Does it have to be lined?
Well, it's easier that way, but it just,
Oh my, is there a rule about lined paper?
We're not doing lined
Probably.
paper, sorry.
you know, There's no rule.
I mean, I could give you one of my pieces of
No,
lawn
I don't
paper.
want
I'm
it.
not, I don't mind sharing.
Are we signing in or the guests?
Yes.
The guest is
Yeah,
signing.
he's a guest.
Yeah, so is the
Oh,
I'm a
Okay,
guest.
that's John.
Oh, you're a guest.
Hi, Don.
John.
John, do you wanna come up and get introduced?
Sure. So
And,
you just need my name, my signature, and my address,
Yes, please.
And, the left thumbprint. so-
and my firstborn.
No, we're all set. We'll just thumbprint. We can
I
get the
would
rest of
rather
the
give over my youngest.
Okay, let Dawn sign, 'cause she's a guest. So what we are discussing this afternoon is an application by Dawn Lilasius. And she is at 422 Main Street. Does everybody know where that is?
Yeah.
So Settle Shop.
Yeah.
Settle Shop property. She is going to be opening a bridal shop there, which is very exciting for
That's very
Townsend, very exciting. And,
I'm at the edge of my seat about it, being honest with you. I just didn't want to let it.
all right, then we're not
out
gonna let
too
you
soon.
go. So Kathy wants to talk. And she has a request in for signage. Now, think about what's there right now. She wants a magnetic door sign. She's also asking for the wood sign that's presently up there to be a part of that, but that's gonna be part of our discussion. And she wants to put sandwich boards out front. Those are her three, just one, okay, one sandwich board. Those are her three requests. So I like to take things one at a time because otherwise, then there's no convolution. Everything's clear as a bell. But before we start, I want everybody to know that nobody's here for the meeting. I only received two, do you have the letter from Phil?
I do.
Okay. I received two responses from the people that I sent the notice, the public hearing notice.
Did you need a response from Phil?
Yeah, well, I like to get the responses so I can put them in the file. And she has Phil's.
Madam Chair,
Excuse me?
do you have the outline for the public hearing?
Yeah, I got it right here.
I think you have to state the legal notice first, and then the applicant presents, if I remember the order.
Didn't I present the,
No.
okay. Okay, this public hearing is being held for a certificate of appropriateness requested of Phil Colometta and Don Lilasius for signage to be put up at 422 Main Street, West Townsend, Mass. 01474, which is front retail space, fronting on Main Street, that's what that means. Number one, she wants a magnetic door sign, 5 feet
5 inches.
5 inches by 22 inches, a white sign with black lettering that will say the Bridal Muse. Her second request is for a wood Aztec sign.
Wood/AZEC, which is
Oh, okay. Wood slash AZAC, which is a material. I guess.
Correct, is a good material.
To hang beneath existing salt and sage sign, 1 foot by 4 feet. Would hang from hooks. Sign would read the Bridal Muse. Alterations in boutique, white sign with black letters. The third request is for one sandwich board sign, 24 by 36 inches, freestanding with a poster board inside. And she has images attached. Everybody has a copy of this. So, that being said, nobody being here to oppose, I would like Dawn to speak and let us know what the scope of her request is.
Do you want me to just talk about the signs? Do you want to hear a little bit about what I'm doing there?
Well, a little bit, I think we should know about what you're doing.
Yeah, perfect. So, I am a seamstress. I've done bridal alterations for most of my life. And I have recently decided to expand that scope a little bit to include some vintage restoration and things of that nature. So I will be selling some gowns as well. So, the Settle Shop's space became available, which sounded amazing to me. I grew up in West Townsend. I grew up as a child going to the Settle Shop. So when I knew that that space was available, it just seemed like that would be a super place for me to be. My previous location was just down the street at Bill Schultz's building.
Oh, yeah.
And I was on the second floor in an office building, no real retail visibility, so that's why I decided to take sale shop space, which I am really honored to be in because it feels super historical and part of my history. So I love being there. In fact, when I hear that little bell on the side door, brings me right back to when I was about 10 years old. As you'd open that door, you'd hear that familiar
Oh, yeah.
ring of the bells.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
So as the layout of the building, you
Yep.
have the settle shop with the bow window.
Yes.
Where the actual thing was. Then we have the little connector, where there's a little black door that's right in the middle. And then we have the great big picture window. Which, are you taking over the whole entire building?
No, so they did a little subdividing of it. So, so let's say we're walking into the front door where there's the two bay
Mhm.
windows on either side. That room looks exactly the way it always has. If you recall, there was sort of a ramp that went
Yes.
off to the right,
Mhm.
which the ramp is still there, but it's completely closed off on the end. And there's a door, because it doesn't connect to that other house anymore, so they sort of
Oh,
built
okay.
like a wall. So that's basically just like cold, literally cold storage, so that's not really part of it. Then if you were to go straight ahead, do you remember that you would sometimes enter into the saddle shop from the side door?
Mhm.
So now when you enter into that side door, you're kind of walking into almost a, I guess I would call it
Open.
an open greeting meeting type of space. And then the candle maker is beyond that. So
The candle maker?
the candle maker that's in the building,
Oh, okay.
the candle manufacturer, whatever you wanna call it, is also in that building, but towards the back. So I am just that space to the right.
Where the plants and stuff were.
Exactly,
Yeah,
the old
okay.
Salt and Sage space, well, I should say, the old saddle shop space, and then after that, Salt and Sage.
Okay, so,
So it's just from that black sliding door to the front, that's my space.
So he's not gonna open that glass front area where all the drapes are in front of it. Correct, when you look at it,
Oh, that's a house.
that's where he subdivided,
Yeah,
separated
that's a
from
house now,
business
so
to
I
house.
think, exactly, I think
I
that's
gotcha.
rented out as a
I
house,
haven't
and it
been in
was
there.
attached by that ramp,
Yes,
correct.
and it
So I
was
thought
all
you
part
were-
of their display for the settle shop.
I wish.
okay, so now we know where you're gonna be.
Yeah, so the front space of where Salt and Sage was.
So generally, how many square feet?
I wanna say it's about 100?
Less than 1,000 per se.
Yeah.
Sounds
I gotcha.
about right.
I gotcha.
Yeah, definitely. So the magnetic door sign will go on which,
The very front door, so it's sort of like a raised panel door, maybe would that be called a 9-light door or a 12-light door? So it's got the, the window at the top half, and then it's got the panels on the bottom. So I was just trying to fit a sign in below where the window is, and I said magnetic because the door is made of metal, painted black. Looks wood, but it's actually magnetic. Excuse me, it's actually metal, so I thought magnetic. The things that I put down for signs, I'm completely flexible to do what's appropriate.
yeah, because we have some considerations on that. And then Salt and Sage is no longer there.
Correct.
So how does that change your plan to hang below their sign? Because is Phil taking that sign down?
No. So did you get the email I sent you today?
No.
After we got off the
Yeah.
phone, I actually, I probably have my phone with me. I took a picture of it, of the existing sign. So basically, it's the big wooden sign. The top half says, Salt and Sage, and then the bottom half says Birch House Botanicals. Salt and Sage has moved out. That's where I am now.
It's right
located.
here. You put it in here.
Mhm.
There's a
Okay,
picture,
yeah,
or
so
someone did.
after kind of talking to Phil, Colometta, the owner of the building, he had mentioned, because Salt and Sage is no longer there, if I wanted to go over that upper portion of that sign and cover that up with my signage, that would be fine, as opposed to me wanting to hang a little sign below it.
Okay, I see it.
Being that they owned the building and I didn't know what they wanted to do with their signage, so I just thought the easiest way is to kind of come in underneath, but
It's the easiest way for all
So,
parties,
Dawn,
it's in.
is this botanical business, that's staying, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so So you'd be on top where Salt and Sage is?
Yeah, I mean, that's just an option that they kind of, threw out to me. I wasn't sure they would like that, so I just went with, going underneath. I was just trying to do the easiest, doesn't mess with anybody's sign, just put something underneath.
I realize they're not there anymore, like.
Salt and Sage,
That's a good question. So
Think
he didn't,
about
no
it.
one took it
it
down.
was just a room where you would go in and absorb salt and
Oh, you're
sage.
talking about, well,
No,
no,
but it
Salt and
was a
Sage was an
retail
actual.
store. I actually
gift
loved
shop.
it. Yeah, and they have
Yes.
another
Phil's
location
wife was running it.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah, beautiful
in
shop.
Fitchburg.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on to the third sign. This is gonna be,
Going
I'm
back
sorry.
up before
I'm sorry,
that sign is not an approved sign.
no, I understand that, we're gonna talk about that. I just wanna go through the three that she wants, and then we'll get into the nitty gritty.
All right.
Because we have to close the public meeting before we do that, but you can stay, please do.
Okay,
So, the sandwich board sign.
Mhm.
So that will be in the front, like,
so in front of, the building, the front retail space, there's a lovely brick patio area
Mhm.
there, so it's not the sidewalk, it's just outside of those windows. So I would just kind of put it on there. I doubt I would put it out, if bad weather or whatever, it's just something you can put in and out, it wouldn't be permanent. It's
okay,
on wheels.
what's, is it gonna be? Sometimes those things are ugly.
So I gave you pictures of it. It's black.
Really not much to get from
Oh,
what
right
you're
here.
looking at, but it is what it
That's
is. It's not a permanent sign, it's gonna be something that you bring in and out. of the-
Yeah, every day.
It's not gonna be left out overnight, so,
Nope.
I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So in other words, that would be what you would
Oh,
put your
that holds it
special.
down, the water. Water base, it says, so that keeps it heavy. You
Oh,
put water in the bottom,
yeah, I guess you
so
do
it
do
doesn't
that.
blow away. That's cool.
Oh, that's it, I thought that was a monitor for.
No. So you could
Yeah.
write, you
It's
could
funny,
draw
because the
on
picture
it.
looks like sort of it's angled, but it really is, yeah, it's like a rectangle. The way they took the picture,
It's gonna be black.
it is black, yeah. And then it's just got clear acrylic panels that, you put a poster board under.
And then it will be lettering.
I think that's in there as well.
That's to black lettering.
Black, yeah, my entire, design is white with black already.
Okay.
I believe that was the sandwich board image.
Well, that's
Oh, I see it.
It
Alterations
appears
of
ivory here, but it would just be white with black lettering.
Oh, is it gonna be like this, John?
That's the one that
On
I
the door.
proposed to hang underneath, but that's the type style and,
Okay.
and
So
all of
that's the
You're gonna
basic,
keep everything the same lettering, the same
Yeah.
type lettering? Okay.
is that the type of a sign that you're gonna put over the sage and salt? In other words,
No,
what we're
that.
looking at,
Certainly could,
that's the general
it would be, let me see here.
bottom use, that's pretty much,
So this was sort of a diagram of what would go under here,
but
and
you
I
know,
would propose just putting that over and
He's gotta
and
take that
covering that salt
down.
and sage thing.
one serve two purposes at once, whatever.
Like
Okay,
said,
I got you.
I'm flexible.
Sure.
This, I believe, was what the wooden sign would look like, that would attach under the sign if we went that route.
So that would be the same sign that you would now put where sage and salt.
I mean, I would say it would be the same exact design, but perhaps it would be a different material. Because I believe that sign may even be like a laminate
Mm.
that's up there.
Oh.
Like something that maybe somebody did on a Cricut or something like that.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Changing to the board, I'm just trying to feel out what the priority on signage is, what
Well,
your
no, don't you worry, I
expectations
got all
are.
that. There's gonna be
Because,
that,
I
yeah.
mean,
No, we're
I've
not
been
gonna,
here,
we have to live with it.
we're gonna have an informed decision.
we have to, I didn't
Yeah,
hear
no,
you,
don't worry
Geraldine,
about that.
we have to live with what?
No, we, yeah, we're gonna discuss that. Hold that thought.
Okay,
Hold
but
that
it is one of the larger parts of responsibility as this commission of signage. If it can't be lit from inside or light
Yeah.
shining onto it.
So here's the rule. You wanna hear the rule now? Signs, everyone has to listen to this.
Okay,
Signs of not more than 1 square foot in area, oh wait, that's residential, forget that. One sign in connection with the non-residential use of each building, which is not more than 12 square feet in area, consisting of letters painted on wood, I got this right here. So everybody can have it. Painted on wood without symbol or trademark, and if illuminated, is illuminated only indirectly.
meaning from, in other words, there's a sign, a light shining up onto it.
Correct.
Okay, in other words, you do not want lit signs internally
Correct.
to take, you do
No
not want.
open signs blinking, you know how they do that in a bar?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we don't want that.
So when I look at the brick store and I look at that array of
Yeah,
signage,
don't look at that because we have issues and we're gonna talk about that.
so when I look at the brick store and I look at the arrays, the signage and everything like that, would they be no more under scrutiny than this individual now with this signage?
They are under scrutiny. Every meeting we have done,
Okay, so
We'll
that's
talk about
interesting.
it.
They have
No,
to
we're-
answer 2 questions at the same
Yeah.
time, because I see question in that if we,
right,
looking
I
at these
understand that,
things.
and it's
I'm
unfortunate,
educating myself,
right, and
really,
it's unfortunate that we can't get better,
responses.
responses and, cooperation, but we're not done with that. We're
Okay,
gonna bring that up
so
another meeting.
we're looking at that brick store as a work in progress.
Correct, that's nicely put, yes, thank you. So I think, we've kept, how long did I keep this on? I let you talk for 16 minutes, that's good. So, we don't have anybody else. When your issue about her sign, that will be in discussion after I close the meeting.
Right.
Does anyone else have anything else that we want to ask Dawn about her application? I mean, other than,
Chair? Madam
Yeah.
Chair?
Yes.
Did you read into the record your public comments that you received?
I didn't receive any.
Oh, I thought you said you had 2 that came in.
Well-
From neighbors, abutters, whatever.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, they said they weren't coming to the meeting. That's all it was.
They don't have, oh, that's all they said? They didn't make a comment?
No, they just checked a box that they weren't gonna attend.
I see.
So in other words, for this meeting, we had to do an abutting mailing?
Yes, I did an abutter mailing, and everybody got one, and I got 2 back. No, 3 back, because Phil Colometta sent his back. But it was just, it says, I, the person, do hereby waive the need to attend the public hearing scheduled for Thursday, the 11th, at Memorial Hall, Townsend, Mass, regarding magnetic door sign, wood / something, sign to hang beneath existing salt and sage sign, sandwich board sign freestanding at the 422 Main Street. I have one from Albert Cudret. I have one from John Delaney.
Okay, the
Oh,
clock.
wait a minute. John, is Phil Colometta also Daysum LLC?
Yes.
Oh,
I think.
well, that's how we signed it. Okay, so I have, actually, I guess I have 4 responses, because I sent one to him.
Could I see one of the letterheads so I can get familiar? This is what you would mail
But
out?
I got that from your, yeah, this is
This
your
is,
thing.
right, this is our new letterhead that we just implement, well, no, not really.
All right, let's not get bogged down in like
No.
those kind of details. That's,
So that must have, the waiver came with a notice, correct?
yes, it came
And
with
so they
this.
just mailed the notice,
I
yeah.
got you.
There was another.
I
This
invited
was
you
with
to notice of the
bills.
agenda. So I just had to notify the people. You know this, James. When you're gonna have a public hearing, you gotta notify the abutters. That's what I did.
No, I mean, I'm the clerk on conservation, so I'm used to having the green card to read out opposed to this form of, in other words, that's why I asked to see this, so I get familiar with it, acclimate to how you
Gotcha.
communicate, what you use.
Okay.
So, but now we're not even using this, it's all done electronically, and we have the printout in the meeting.
Oh,
Things change, so that's why I'm trying to get used to what you use to communicate your
I
letterhead,
used
et
to,
cetera.
yeah, that.
All right, because like I said, I don't.
I'd way much rather do it electronically.
I don't like counting through all the green when we have 23 abutters.
Oh.
Yeah,
Interesting. Okay, so I don't have that. So, I read the mandatory Read the acknowledged receipt. I did. It's really check marking it. Okay. Laura, do you have any other insertions you want to make and help us? I guess she doesn't. All right, there's no,
Can I unmute? No, I do not. Thank you.
so we have no public questions because we have no public people here except for Dawn. So we can I have a motion to close the meeting, or does anyone else have anything they want to ask of Dawn for the public hearing?
Make a motion to close.
Cheryl.
Gerald Mazakis, make a motion to close the public hearing.
Can I have a second?
I'm Maria Milliken, I'll second.
Thank you, Maria. Any discussion on closing the public meeting? Hearing none, I will close the public meeting with a vote. Gerald?
Gerald Mazakis, yes. Craig Colby, yes.
James DeRoyan, yes.
Maria Milliken, yes.
And I have to excuse myself.
Okay.
Griffin, yes, virtually.
Okay. Very good. We have unanimous yes. Thank you, everybody. The public meeting is now closed. That's it. Now we're going to resume back into our regular meeting. And I would like to start the discussion with a motion on each individual sign. I think that's the best way to do this because it's not going to be a broad yes. So can I have do I have the quorum still?
1, 2,
Okay.
You standing?
Okay, so may I have a motion to accept, I don't know how to do this, to be honest with you.
You can motion what you need, and I'll go from there, so move.
A motion to vote on the first sign that will be the magnetic sign on the door.
So you're gonna do.
You gotta
one
say your name.
individual. You're gonna
Yeah, I'm
do-
gonna do all three individually, yeah, because they all have different, issues.
Okay.
Could I have a motion for the door sign?
sure. I'll take a motion. Is someone taking notes?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, okay. I'll make a motion to vote on the magnetic door sign at 422 Main Street for the new wedding shop.
State your name.
Maria Milliken, sorry.
Laura Schifrin, virtually. I second the motion.
Thank you, Laura. So, we're gonna have a discussion now. Everybody is familiar with the sign requirements. Claire, do you wanna help us with this, because you've got the most experience?
Well, it checks all the boxes. There's no symbol, it's less than 12 square feet, and there's no lights.
I know, but you can only have one sign on historic property. So,
You can only have.
One
one
on
sign,
the
yeah.
whole
So-
property.
so what, all right, so,
Well, this is a pointless conversation right now then,
Why?
because don't you have to take it up with the building owner who put the other sign up there already?
no, we're talking about the magnetic sign
So I can only use one sign ever.
in the historic district.
I'm
But-
sorry, I'm a little hard of hearing.
Okay, so in the historic district, that's the rule. But we can discuss this. If it's magnetic, does that mean you can take it off?
Yeah,
Or does it mean it's gotta stay, is it screwed or?
no, I only selected magnetic because the
It's
door
metal.
was made of metal,
Yeah.
but it doesn't appear to be a wood, it looks like a traditional wood door, but it's metal.
Gotcha.
But it could easily not be magnetic if that was a problem, but.
No,
Just to
that's not
kind
the
of show
problem.
you a little picture of like where that was
Mhm.
gonna be
Right.
located. It's fairly small.
It is small.
It was just so that if somebody approaches the door, because I have no signage at all,
Direction
they
is
would
made.
kind of know that they're at the
They're
right location.
Spot because you have so many doorways on that building. I understand that and I appreciate that for you. My 2 cents is it's magnetic, it's removable.
Unknown caller.
If we took it down, when you're not open, when you're not, do you know where I'm going with this? It's not permanent.
I agree with you. That's, if I may be recognized.
Yes,
I think the removal of it is probably what we allowed at the brick store in that he kept changing it, or he took it off one day and put it back 2 days later, whatever. But I think that your comment that if you had it on, if the applicant had it on while doing business and expecting clients to be coming in, I would think that would be very appropriate as a directional of what door to go in. Just my 2 cents.
It's like an open sign, but you'd have to remember every time.
I think I just will withdraw that sign.
Yeah.
Well, don't.
No, because there's no, I can't imagine that I'm going to not forget one night to pull my sign off my
It's not
door.
like we are gonna find
I
$1
know,
million.
but like if that's what I just feel like if I can only choose one sign and I have to
Oh, no,
remove that sign at night, then I'll choose the other sign and we can just
Of course
scratch
you will.
that one.
Of course you would, but I wanna hear from everybody about that.
Okay.
Because I think it's legitimate that, I understand strictness, and you know I'm strict about this kind of stuff. Claire, can I hear from
Are you
you?
going to be using the side door at all?
I don't really, my clients are supposed to utilize the front door.
The front door?
They could technically come through that way and knock on my other door and I could let them in, but primarily they come through that front
So
door.
that front door.
I mean, I know we haven't discussed other signs, but I could put something like inside the window,
Right.
like just freestanding on my shelf or something like that, that people could see if this was problematic.
Okay, so if you look at your application, and you'll notice that at the tip of the top, it says you've got 3 things. You've got certificate of appropriateness.
Yeah.
You've got a certificate of hardship, and you've got a certificate of non-applicability. Do you have that?
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm suggesting that we change the application for the magnetic sign to be a certificate of hardship, based on the fact that you want the people to come through to your shop in the front door rather than the side. Because I see where you're going, Claire, and I thought that was a good idea, but you're saying you want them to come through the front door. So this is more of a identification of entry.
Yes.
That's what you're saying. I don't want to say flies in the face of, but it doesn't fit.
Sure.
But you need it to identify your clients of how to get into your business. So I think it would be better, if I can have everyone's okay on this, I think she would be better served if she asked for a certificate of hardship for this particular little sign, based on the fact that she does need it to direct her people to the shop.
Madam
I-
Chair,
Yes?
would you, are we allowed to do that now? Can we amend the motion for a certificate of hardship?
Yes.
Yes, we can, yes.
I
That would
like-
be,
I would like to amend my second, if the first will accept the amendment to issue a certificate of hardship. And I will
Yes.
speak to my amendment. Yeah, okay. So we certainly, and Mary Jane, you made the point, we do not want to cause a business to not be able to have their clients come to their door. And I do see that as a hardship for the business. So I actually don't see her having to remove the small sign that she's going to have there to direct her clients. Thank you.
So, thank you, Laura. So you want to make the motion to amend her application to a certificate of hardship for the magnet sign. Okay.
That's what
So
I
Laura
did.
Schifrin made that. Do I have a second on that?
James Freund, second.
Thank you, James. Any discussion on that? Do you understand what we're doing? Yeah, okay, great. Can I have a vote, please?
Claire Culby, yes.
James DeRoyan, yes.
Maria Milliken, yes.
Mary Jane Churchill, yes. Unanimous.
Written yes, virtually.
Now
Silent.
it's
Now it's unanimous. Thank you very much. I'm very happy about that. Okay, John, you're good with the little sign.
Thank you very much.
All right, now, I'm gonna go out of order on this because it's gonna be easier. How do we feel about the sandwich sign? So could I please have a motion to accept or to issue a certificate of appropriateness for the sandwich board sign, 24 by 36, freestanding, with poster board inside with an image to be taken in at night. So it's not
Yes.
gonna be there all the time. So it's a temporary day thing.
In the bad weather, I'm not putting it out.
Are you,
If I'm shoveling, I'm probably not putting it out.
are you open 5, 6, how many days a week?
I'm open mostly by appointment only.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
That's nice.
so, okay, so this is interesting. So you would only put the sandwich sign out when you were there with your appointments?
Or I'm there working, you know.
Or there were,
Yeah.
okay, so they wouldn't be out every single day from 9 to 5?
Nope. I love my free time.
Well, that's even better. It's gonna be in limited amount of exposure. And it's not gonna be out there all of the time. Now, will the verbiage on the sign change, or is it going to be
Pretty
that?
much would just, you know,
consistent period.
have that
Okay.
made
Okay,
for
that's gonna
myself.
be our
That's the
next,
sandwich board.
okay. So
Proposed.
one of the things that we're not allowed to have if we read the directions is a sign with a symbol or trademark.
A sign with, what,
A
could you repeat
symbol.
that?
Or a trademark,
Oh, you mean something like
That,
Cola
like her
or?
beautiful
drawing.
I call it
Grecian
artwork.
yeah, I like it.
It's very beautiful, there's no question about it. However, we're in the historic district and we gotta consider that.
If I can say, it is always much lighter. It kind of fades into the background because of the design of the lettering's black, and then this is like a lighter gray.
So the sandwich sign's gonna say Bridal Muse.
Yeah,
It's really just a background.
I know, but it's a violation.
the picture part.
Is that a symbol?
Yes.
What do you mean it's a violation in the eyes of the
State of
historical district?
Massachusetts, in the historic district. Yeah, these are state, this is Mass General Law 46.
Can I read that?
And also, town bylaws are even.
It's in our bylaws, yeah.
Yeah.
Clarify that for me clearly, meaning that the size of it or
The picture.
The whole concept. The whole
The
signage
letters
it
painted
is in
on
our
wood.
town bylaws,
Yeah.
that is considered inappropriate, unacceptable? I have a lot to learn.
Oh, yeah, this is serious board, and people have not given.
No, not that,
No.
that's not my point. I have
Yeah.
a lot to learn.
And
I
we
do
still
not
do.
take the board
All of us.
less than anything
So if you're
seriously.
reading this black and white, it says letters painted on wood.
Mhm.
So then the whole thing is
Not
against the
acceptable. Right, right,
violation. If you're,
right. I'm
I don't get your point just about the symbol.
Well,
'cause
I'm
it's
trying to give
also-
her a break here.
I'd like to give her a break to have the beautiful picture for
Yeah,
her
but-
beautiful business.
I'd like to know
I
how a
wanna bring
sign
this up.
becomes illegal like that
Okay,
for
hold
her
on.
advertisement.
In the historic district, we're not concerned with beauty.
I know,
We're
but I don't
concerned with
believe it.
preservation of the district and what was there. And the signage is actually kind of a benefit, you know, it's a privilege. It's not an expectation like you would downtown, you know, in the center of town. So we have to be true to what our mission is here and what the rules of the Commonwealth are. I don't know if we could pull hardship off that.
Does hardship allow you to stray from this rule?
In part, but not. We gave her a hardship on the metal door because she needed direction for her clients, and I think that was appropriate. I'm not seeing that with the sandwich sign. I mean, how, do you really want the sandwich? Do you love the sandwich sign? Is that,
Do I love the sandwich board?
yeah, sign, board, whatever. What would it do if we said no? How would that affect your business?
I guess it would depend on the third sign.
Yeah, right.
Cause I feel like if people were driving by, the little tiny sign that's on my door that sits pretty low, I don't think people would see that.
No, they're not gonna
driving
see
by.
that, that we understand.
So I guess, so that's why I'm saying, if
What you're
I
allowed to
had the
do.
sign, you
Yeah.
know, that was up, that was bigger, then that wouldn't be that big of a deal to me.
Yeah, okay,
However,
all
if I
right then.
can't have the big sign, nobody knows where I am.
I understand that.
Cause you know how I get people now? I say, you can see the salt and sage sign.
Okay.
That's
All
how
right,
I
Yeah,
direct
you need
them.
a
All right,
sign, one
let's
way or
go.
another.
Then do you want to switch back? Would it be appropriate at this time to go to the big sign and then come
Mhm.
back to this, sandwich sign?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah,
Okay, all right then. Can I have a motion to, table the application for the sandwich board sign?
Claire Colby, I make a motion that we table the application for the sandwich board sign.
Madam Chair, would you be as comfortable if, you seconded it perfectly. Are you comfortable if I were to say so moved, so we don't have to repeat that, so we can move a little? Okay, great.
Say your name
I'm learning.
first. Say your name first.
Yes, I realize that. That was a question. I'm sorry.
So moved. So what do you have? Claire Calpe made the motion, James Dorian seconded.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can I have a discussion? Quick, thank you. Can I have a vote?
Claire Colby, yes.
James Dorian, yes.
Maria Milliken, yes.
Laura Schifrin, yes, virtually.
Okay, so good. We'll put that to bed for a minute and let's go to the big sign.
Okay.
Okay, so Claire, do you want to start? Or do you want me to start?
Well, what, with the motion?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Claire Calpe.
Claire Colby, thank you. Make a motion that we address the application for a sign, a large sign of the bridal meals at 422 Main Street.
I thought we were gonna talk about Phil's sign.
That's it. That's what she's talking about.
Correct.
So,
Yes.
you made a motion to address the large sign, the wood sign.
Right.
Wood sign for the bridal muse as presented in the application.
Maria Milliken, I'll second the conversation.
Thank you, Maria. Can I open the discussion on the sign? Now, a little history on the sign. Claire, do you want to do the history?
The sign that's existing now is not put up with our consent. She never came in front of us to present that.
Did the owner go to the building
No,
department or
Oh,
anyone
I
else?
don't know, we don't know about that.
no idea.
So my to understand, it just appeared one day
It did.
without the blessing of the historic
That's right.
commission.
Yeah.
This is terrible.
It is.
Well, it could have been an oversight.
There are no oversights in the Historic District Commission.
Okay, well, either way, that happened.
Yeah.
So have we addressed that with the owner?
No, they're gone.
What's that?
They're gone.
Well, no, at the time, you talk about the time, at the time.
Oh, so it wasn't the current owner?
It is.
No, yeah, it was the current.
Yeah, let's-
Who's gone?
Let's get the right information here.
Sage and
Phil, put the
Sage.
sign
No,
up.
it's Phil. I don't understand. It feels like there's weird.
He's not responsible for that sign.
What are you talking about? There's no sign. I mean, I'm trying to give you a history on the sign. Do
Oh,
you want it or not?
so where's Phil? He still owns
I
the
don't know
property?
where he is. He's not here. We're talking to Dawn.
I can call him. So Phil is the owner of the building and
Still,
his owns.
And he put the sign up. Okay, have we discussed with him the fact that the sign is not legal? Or
I don't know. I don't know. I can't answer that. I wasn't,
I think I was told that it sort of got in through default
I think you're right.
through the building department because something didn't quite happen on this end. And they slipped through the cracks or something like that and were able to do it because there was no response. But
He
I
could
mean,
be
that
right.
is just,
That's not your problem.
Right.
Exactly.
No,
But
not at all.
I think that's was said to me maybe like through going with the building department and
Yeah.
down here and different
Correct.
things.
So
Somebody may
now-
have mentioned, I mean, it might even been you that mentioned that something had sort
Was-
of happened that didn't.
It was me that told you,
Yeah,
heads up, this might happen at the.
yeah, okay, I knew I
So-
had heard it somewhere.
Right, that was me. So Claire is correct, and in part, Dawn is correct. It slipped through the cracks under the commission. And it was allowed to stay because it slipped through the cracks. I mean, if it's up, it's up. Can't, I mean, once the 60 days passes and we don't make a decision, then we lose the control.
So in other words, that sign stands as grandfathered.
No, no, this is a new application. That's the
This
issue.
sign that was
Not,
put
there's no
in,
grandfather in the
is-
historic commission.
so in other words, oh boy,
No, but I'm just giving you said you wanted the history, you wanted the facts, and I'm giving them to you. And we have to work around them. As a workaround, we have to find it, but we can't ignore the fact that that doesn't exist as an issue for us. We can't just say.
So there's, as I understand it, there's no, we can't say to Phil, take it down. and he can't now come and apply for approval, is that
But
correct?
he's not applying, Dawn is.
No, I realize that, but just backing up,
And we're
she's a
dealing with-
tenant, she's a
Would
tenant.
it be easier in any way, shape, or form if I just asked for a different sign?
No,
Because I didn't know, I just thought there's a sign there, it makes sense to maybe utilize that.
It totally makes sense.
Okay, but I would be so happy to do a whole separate sign
But they can
if
only,
that
only
is,
have one, I think, I understand, one sign per
like I
property.
said, I'm totally flexible. I just tried to do, what I was looking at was like, what would look the nicest without adding another sign or.
Doesn't it make
you know.
sense for us to ask Phil if we can alter the sign to fit within the rules? Going
Well,
forward?
sure, yeah, well, I wasn't gonna, all right, if that's what you wanna do, I mean,
That's a reasonable next step, isn't it? It doesn't really affect you in a way, like it's not we shouldn't be dealing with you in a way,
no,
Because it's Phil's
yes,
sign.
we should
Yes,
be
we
dealing with
should.
her,
It's
it's
her
her
business.
business,
but it's Phil's sign.
doesn't matter, it's her business.
But that's a hardship for you, if you can't put a sign up because the owner broke the,
Yes,
process.
this is true.
This is
Yeah.
true.
Very
So-
true.
Yeah, but hang on, because it slipped through the cracks.
Right.
I'd like to know how it slipped through the cracks for the room.
I'd like to know how you guys are even using the verbiage, it slipped through the cracks.
Yeah, what's that mean?
We have some pretty wide spaces going on here.
What's
I
that
see
mean?
vinyl siding on the building and that flew a post.
Oh, no, we made a deal, no, that's not true,
We made a deal.
We absolutely, we conferred with him,
Interesting.
hours and hours, it was a long
Right.
thing. He wanted a whole no, I'm not gonna go into that, because that's not part of the agenda.
Yeah,
We'll get back to,
I'll
we
get
made
back
a
to you
deal
on that,
later.
yeah,
Why don't you go
Okay.
into the town clerk's office and look it up?
Yes,
no, we bent over backwards for him, and he was very cooperative, I wanna say.
so
He
John,
was a very cooperative client, I thought,
John needs a sign.
and, so,
Very
When are you opening?
I am.
You're open, okay,
Just,
so the
yeah,
sooner the
like I
better.
said, I say, I have no sign, look for the salt and
Okay,
sage
let's
sign, you'll
get
find me
back
there.
to the
That's how I
sign.
get people in.
Yeah,
and I respect that, John, I really do.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I wanna
it's
get
been
back to the fact that we're looking at a sign that's illegal, that we want to continue giving Dawn leeway for her business, because we wanna encourage her business, and we don't wanna have tension.
no tension.
No tension. So, we've got to look at this with mature eyes and figure out a workaround that's gonna help her and help us.
Madam
So when you-
Chair,
Yes.
can you state the illegality of the sign and how can we address a solution or a resolution? What is the illegality of the sign? I mean, I know you're saying it's illegal, but I don't know why it's illegal. So.
Well, if you would, I sent you a copy of Mass General Law 40C,
Yeah.
section.
Lori, I
So-
think it's the size.
Wait a minute, hold it. One person talks at a time. It's the size of each building, which is, the sign has to be not more than 12 square feet in area and consist of letters painted on wood without a symbol.
Mhm.
Now, I'm not sure how big that sign is, because I've never,
No, so we'd have to ask Phil how big his
yeah,
sign
maybe you
was.
could ask John, maybe you could ask Phil that. But more importantly is the picture. The picture is the issue.
Is the structure considered the whole sign or just the top white sign? What would we be measuring? Do you know? Just the white?
sign, yeah.
Okay.
The
So say it's
inside
3 by
portion,
4.
I'd say it's about 3 by 4 because I was trying to get my sign to fit in between. And what did I
Might be a
write?
Okay,
little
so-
bigger.
so
Because I went out there with a tape measure.
What's 3 by, I'm not
3
good
feet
at math.
by 4 feet. Oh, 12.
Is that
That
12?
is 12 square feet. So
Yeah.
maybe it is pretty close.
I think it may be.
Can you call him and ask him?
Right now?
I think he's
I'm
up on the
asking
top of the hill
Dawn.
from my house,
1 foot
running a
by
machine
4.
last I left.
1 foot by 4 foot
It was, I
is
guess,
what
4
I was
foot.
proposing, and I knew that that would have fit kind of like under there. I know,
So
that's
is it the
wiggly
fact that
math, but-
there's images? Is so
Images right here. Okay, let me read it again for those of you who are not getting it. 12 square feet in area consisting of letters painted on wood without symbol or trademark.
That doesn't have any.
Right, that would fit.
That
would
is
fit.
what,
And I don't know,
now look at the one
they
below
have like a
him.
fancy BB on there, but that's 2
I keep
letters.
stealing yours.
It's fun. You can do whatever you want with the font. The font is not the issue.
Holy God.
The picture is the issue.
But there would never be a picture on this sign, it would just be this.
Right.
That's that.
Right,
Covering over where
The
it
top
says
doesn't-
sage and salt.
yeah, there's no.
How
issue.
simple is that?
Yeah.
It's,
So that's what she's saying. She wants to do.
And maybe an idea, just, I don't know what I'm talking about, 'cause I'm not a historical person, but
It's okay.
I could even have this sign
Wood.
made, wood.
Yeah.
Hang it under here for now,
Mm-hmm,
and then when people iron, because it's gonna be on cup hooks, like little eye hooks,
Mhm.
very simple.
so easy.
Then if we wanted to later, if people felt it would look better, we could move that up.
I like putting it up. I think you should.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This is in existence, that sign should come down.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I
I
agree.
agree.
I
Because I do
agree.
get people who stop by.
Yeah,
It's
No,
all-
that's
all-
not about.
the sign is still there.
yeah.
I do
Put
get
it
that.
right over, and then do we have to talk to these other candle people? Is that who
No.
that's bottom businesses?
Yes,
They're
So-
still there.
yes.
Okay. So
Well, I mean,
So the only part that would, isn't there anymore is that sort of rectangular area in the top of the salt.
So cover it up.
The rest is still accurate to the business that exists.
this is so simple. Just
can I-
cover it over with the
Yeah.
bridal muse alterations. And you know what we can do? Use really old antique wood.
Wood, make it look really nice.
I
Because
mean,
this is shiny,
historic wood.
This
this is like, kind of like
I know.
a
Right.
shiny metal or
Yeah.
a shiny,
It's,
and
Just-
I don't know, or it's probably wood and maybe it has like
right?
laminate over it or something.
I don't want you to separate, well, listen to me. I prefer that you don't separate the two business signs
Okay.
with a frame. Is that what you're suggesting, James, that we put antique wood where?
Her sign.
I just want to see her sign put over where it says sage
Salt
and
and
salt,
sage.
and we move on. This isn't anything so complicated. It resolves,
Well,
covering a business that isn't in, which Mrs. Coffey just said, it in a sense false advertising.
And then we just need to
And they still come
resolve
to
the
see you?
bottom.
okay, I don't want it to look like there's two signs there, that's my point.
But there are
And
two
that could make it look like that,
Two
I guess.
businesses, it doesn't say two businesses here, it says one sign. So we can have one sign with two separate, but I don't want it to look like two separate signs.
Oh, so cover the whole thing up and have these guys put a new one up and her put a new one up. But we have to talk to them.
I think he'd be okay. He's okay. If she just has, if you just do your text on top, then you've got one sign with two businesses, which is what I
I
think we've gotta
think it
do.
was like printed on something that's really sticky or something like that. So I think.
Oh, like
It's
a
a vinyl.
kind of thing, yeah.
But
Sometimes
vinyl,
it's a
and I think
vinyl.
you could, because the background would be white, and I believe the sign background is white, if you
Yeah,
kind of
it
put it up
is.
there, I think it would look fairly seamless, because if
Yeah.
it's not wood, you're not trying to make it dimensional, so we could cover up with something similar,
Yes, so,
decal-like, for lack of a better word.
right,
Try to
so now
reach
on your
out to the other
application,
Same sign maker that did sage
want
and
you to-
salt. Figured,
we do that in terms of artistic.
I wanna help get this passed, but it's already 4. If I were to leave, we don't have a quorum, right?
my feelings could be hurt, but that's okay.
All right, so Claire, what's
Should
your,
we move the motion?
I don't want to, yeah, we can move the motion, but I need to see what it's gonna be. I need a visual.
Yeah, we have to close discussion.
Yes, yeah.
I mean,
That's gonna replace.
All right, I don't want to rush because somebody has to leave.
Right.
Dawn, I really, so can we convene next Thursday? I mean, I don't want to keep her hanging, but I can't.
do you want to go for another meeting next
No,
Thursday?
let's just get this settled.
Well, I mean, you said you had to leave,
I
and I
can,
won't have a
yeah, give
forum.
it another 10 minutes.
You'll
I have
still have
a
a forum.
winter concert for one of my kids
Oh, wait,
and
I
I'm
got
not gonna
Lori.
miss it.
Claire, me, and yeah, we don't need you. We don't need you. So you can go.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
not nice.
What are you doing
Well,
with her?
no, because I have a quorum if she leaves.
With
Well,
1,
but I
2,
think
3,
she
4.
wants to
Yeah.
still be
Okay,
a
I'll
part
stay,
of this.
I'll stay in to try to resolve.
All right, so let's not waste the time,
Yeah.
let's get to it.
All right,
Yeah.
so Dawn, what I'd like you to do is to redraw, if you will, what you want that sage and salt sign to be.
I wouldn't change anything. It would be this, on the vinyl with the black lettering.
Her business and what she does in both
Same,
points.
same exact thing, just to fit over that salt and sage, which would probably be about exactly the same dimensions, because I went out there with the
Okay, I
tape
see.
measure to try to make sure that it would
Alright.
fit underneath, so.
Alright,
I,
and I
I
have to
think
file
that it
this.
might
This
even
is-
been Phil's wife who may have made that
Sign.
sign with, I don't know, the decals.
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
clip or something like
Yeah.
that.
So,
So I think it'd be easy enough. It
It's like
would-
a sticker.
Yeah, and this is just because it got photocopied. It doesn't have a border.
okay, then I'm good with that.
Yeah.
So, understand, I have to file this in the clerk's office,
Mhm.
so I need a picture. So what we're saying is salt and sage is gonna be removed. Are you gonna center this, or are you gonna put it up where salt and sage were?
I would propose to put it right where the salt and sage thing is, because it's nicely balanced. I think it looks good on the sign where it's located. Not bigger, not smaller, enough that it covers what they had there. It's simply that.
Okay, so you'll have, so for everybody's information,
Cause it's kind of,
Bridal
see how it's in like a little bit of a rectangle?
yes,
For
I
salt
see
and
that.
sage. I would go beyond that a little bit so that we wouldn't have that border. And
Cover
it
it
would
up.
just be
Okay.
white.
So we'll have that, it'll be dropped down more.
What you can't see is very lightly underneath that says BB.
I do see that,
Yeah.
and that's what I'm gonna go to. So BB is staying,
Yeah, that's good, that stands for the Birch House Botanicals.
correct, and I see that.
I mean, it could come down a little. I think the idea is more or less to cover up that salt and sage portion so that the sign looks,
Okay, so your bridal muse would be at the top speaking, then there'd be a space, and then there'll be botanical. Is that what we're
I'm
looking
just
at?
saying, just leave the sign, the whole sign, and I'll just cover up the salt and sage.
Okay,
So everything you see would
and you're
be,
good with that?
I'm fine with that.
Does that fit your dream?
No, I mean, I got the whole historical piece and all that, so,
Yeah, okay, so
you
let
know,
me see.
if I had had a choice and I was trying not to ruffle feathers, I would have said, hey, can I cover up your salt and sage sign with my bridal muse, but he's my landlord too, so I was like, well, I
No,
don't
I
wanna,
understand that.
you know.
And he knows the story, I mean.
He does,
Yeah, he
no, and
knows.
he was the one who suggested it to me. He said, you know, Don, I know you're saying you're gonna put the sign on theirs, but maybe you should just think about covering over.
So he's
the
good
salt
with
and
it.
sage. So I know he's good with it,
That's
Mhm.
good.
Okay, so,
and it was by his suggestion. I would have liked to have suggested that truthfully, but I didn't wanna push too
so
hard.
it's gonna be this font. This is what it's gonna,
If that's agreeable, yes, I think it's a very common, you know, classical
yeah, font, yeah,
font.
very, very classical. All right, so, can I have a motion? Oh, no, let's have more discussion. Claire, do you wanna add anything to this? No, I'm all set. You're good? Yeah. James?
I'm fine.
The only thing I would suggest is that you contact Phil and see if he can help you with this.
Yeah, oh yeah, I will, because Phil called me before I left to say, if you have any questions while you're in the meetings, he couldn't attend, call me. So he knows what's
Okay.
going on, so I can easily call him and say, hey, this is what we're thinking of doing.
When you say help with her, meaning putting the sign up or with,
With concept,
okay, I just wanted, okay.
okay?
Okay, Laura, do you have any, further suggestions, comments, or additions? Oh, she said good. Oh, okay, great. Then I would like someone to make a motion that we issue a certificate of appropriateness to Darnley Lacius for a wood sign on the top of the existing sign with the font as presented in the application. Does that work?
Wood?
Not wood,
It's not gonna be
it's
wood.
gonna be like
Oh,
decal,
okay.
decal.
A vinyl decal system similar to what's already adhered to the board.
On the, wood, but okay,
It will not be wood.
no, but the frame, I guess.
Right, it's wood, right.
Correct. Pressure
On the wood.
treated
So the
decal.
existing frame, you are going to add the bridal muse.
Right.
Over
The
the,
salt and sage.
Right.
Okay, I gotta write this down. Okay.
So you still need a motion made?
Yes.
Okay, I'll make that
So you gotta
motion.
say your name first.
Maria Milliken, to allow Dawn to put a laminated black and white sign over the salt and sage sign to cover it up on the existing wooden sign at 422 Main Street. immediately.
Can we please have a second?
Second, James DeBroyan.
Any further discussion on this certificate? Hearing none, can I please have a roll call vote?
Claire Culpe, yes.
James DeBroyan, yes.
Maria Milliken, yes.
Mary Jane Churchville, yes.
Laura Schifrin, yes, virtually.
Okay.
Does she have to say she's virtual? We can't figure it out. She's funny.
I don't know. Okay, excellent. So we're gonna issue a certificate of appropriateness to Dawn. Now, you can go anytime.
Okay, I do have
The
to leave.
sandwich board issue.
Well, I obviously love it because I designed it. However, it could just be the writing. It doesn't have to have
So it's coming in, it's coming out. I mean,
My
it's gonna be
beautiful.
up and it's gonna be down. It's temporary,
It
It's
is
when
a
you're there. It's when you're
non-temporary
there.
form
Yeah,
of signage.
I kind of pull it in and out. Like I said,
On a
this is
daily.
a little bit lighter in the background than
It's
the
been a pleasure.
wrap.
Thank you very much.
Nice to
Take
meet
care.
you. We'll see you
Bye,
again.
everyone. Oh, yeah.
Bye.
Bye, Marie.
Thank you, Maria.
You're welcome.
I don't know, should we go for hardship or?
Can we go to her board thing?
We have jurisdiction over them as long as they come and go.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so we can say that this would be non-applicability?
Right.
Oh, okay. Oh, very good. Nice, thank you. All right, can I have a motion that we issue?
Enlighten me a little, I don't mean to interrupt, but
There's other signs in the ground there.
Oh, no, they gotta come out, and that's gonna be addressed.
I was gonna, okay, Okay.
Are we being recorded right now?
yes, we are.
We'll talk about that.
I have trouble with what's one.
Okay, so this is what we're talking about doing.
Because I thought like if you just like, I forget what it's called. It's just a little thing and you stick it in the ground.
A yard sign.
I guess it's called yard sign. I thought yard signs were okay to use one or something like that.
Not in the historic district. You can do it, see, you can do whatever in the town.
The,
But once you enter the historic district,
Yeah.
the rules start coming down. So, what we're doing, Dawn, is you're getting everything here. You're getting the full slate. We're giving you a hardship certificate on your door
Beautiful.
sign.
Thank you so
We're
very
giving
much.
you an appropriateness certificate on your big sign.
Yeah.
And we're in the discussion of giving you a non-applicability sign, because as Claire says, if it's in and out during the day, we don't have jurisdiction over it. So we can't give you an appropriateness or a hardship because we don't have jurisdiction
Okay.
over signs that are, what would you call that?
Temporary.
Temporary.
Yeah.
It's a temporary sign.
Temporary signs.
So, Claire, can I please have a motion that we issue a certificate of non-applicability to Dawn for her sandwich board?
Claire Culpe, so moved.
James Broyan, second.
Any further discussion on the sandwich board? Can I have a roll call vote?
Claire Culpe, yes.
James Broyan, yes.
Laura Schifrin, yes, virtually.
Mary Jane Churchville, yes. Oh, great. Passed. So do you understand, you're getting 3 different certificates here. You're gonna be a champion. Champion historic person holder.
Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much for coming and being so cooperative.
Yeah, like I said, I'm so flexible. I just, like obviously
And
want to.
such good luck we wish you on your business. I wish I
Yes.
was getting married.
Well, we could arrange that.
No, please, no.
Feel free to stop by, pop your head in if you want.
I want to see that vintage
And get
gown.
what I'm.
So you do alterations of all kinds?
Strictly bridal.
Oh,
Yeah.
very, very nice. Now, I don't want to keep everybody here for, Dawn, you can go. But I do want to get this Glenn Shepherd, Gary Shepherd thing off the table. So briefly,
That wasn't so hard, was it?
no, it wasn't
I
hard,
thought
but
it was just,
it was
I'm
fun.
all warm and fuzzy when so long,
Wow.
right?
Pleasure to meet all of you. Thank you for
Oh,
your
no,
that,
thank you
Charlie.
my signs. I
We
really
appreciate
appreciate
it.
it.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate your cooperativeness. Say hi to Phil, he was fairly cooperative with me.
He's a great guy. I'm lucky to have him for a landlord.
All right, so I got it, don't we have Glenn on here?
Yeah,
Yes, we
you've
do.
got something about Glenn,
Okay.
was signed for Glenn.
Okay, this is gonna be quick. So Glenn Shepherd, on behalf of Gary Shepherd, wants a certificate of non-applicability to repair the roof on the leatherboard shop.
Mhm.
Because they have a leak. And I talked to Glenn through email, and he said that nothing is gonna change at all. He's using the same exact material for both sides of the repair. There will be no visual change whatsoever. It's strictly in kind. But I like to bring these things to the board because I think we should all be aware of everything.
Oh, absolutely. It's just for a roof replacement. Hopefully it goes to the building inspector before it comes to the historical district.
No, it comes to us first, then it goes to the building.
So we come before the building
Yes.
inspector. That's-
Oh, yeah.
I like that.
We are
Yeah,
the
it's
boys.
That's why I want to know how that,
I think the 60 days passed.
Hmm?
I think the 60 days passed.
What was that, Claire?
on that sign.
I gotta get, so,
Oh, what's now?
all right,
Meaning
so
what,
how,
that if the sign had been up without any objection too long for us to say something.
what's today, 12 what?
In other words, there's a period of time where the commission can make,
Yeah, the commission has to act within so many days.
right,
Nothing happens, then the applicant can go ahead and do whatever he wants.
so in other words, that's where I went back to, he's kind of grandfathered in because it wasn't caught.
Yeah, but we don't grandfather in the historic district.
You just accept it
No, we change
No.
it.
reluctantly.
We try to go for a change, like
Oh,
we
so
did
you'll
with her.
still keep pinging on that particular sign for that reason, like you are presently working with the brick, trying to get that,
Yeah, it's an issue.
no, it's
All right, so-
closed.
I need to have a motion to accept
So moved.
repairing.
I was gonna, as soon as I said so moved. And you were not. Well, okay, James Dorian,
So moved. So my motion that James Dorian is to issue a certificate of non-applicability to Glenn and Gary Shepherd for the repair of their roof. Can I please have a second?
Second, like helping, second.
And I would like discussion on it. Hearing no, oh,
I would only shoot for one question. This wouldn't fall under a certificate of hardship because the roof is leaking and it is
no, because
in lieu of possible damage to the building?
not in this case, because he is not making any changes. He's using the same material, same color, same everything. He's just making a repair.
So that's why it would fall under the parameters of non-applicability.
He doesn't need our permission, really.
I asked too many questions.
No,
but
no,
I'd
no,
like to
you'll learn,
understand
you'll
it
learn.
better because
Yeah.
what I saw you utilize for a certificate of hardship, I wouldn't have seen it as a hardship. You know what I'm saying?
This is not just another pretty face.
But you know what I'm saying? It's
I do.
You try to understand
Mhm.
what hardship represents to you.
But you'll understand it more as we move forward and
Oh.
have applications.
Yep.
It's about experience on the board.
Yeah, and I have to ask those questions to get some of it,
Yeah,
yeah,
you'll get there.
and it makes sense.
Okay, so could I please have a vote on the motion to issue the certificate of non-applicability to Gary Shepherd for 54 Main Street?
Claire Helpy, yes.
James DeRoyan, yes. Lori,
Laura Schifrin, yes, virtually.
And Mary Jane Churchwell, yes. So it's
You-
unanimous. Now I'm gonna pass around these forms so we can all sign them, okay?
All right. I just put my pen away, that was stupid.
Okay, I'm gonna use mine.
I got another one,
Thank you.
Claire.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot it down to Claire too. Now Lori, I'm gonna leave, are you in the are you here? Because I need your signature. But not here right this minute, but will you be around the next couple of days?
No, but I'll write you an email and copy Sabrina that you may use my signature stamp.
Oh, okay, well, that's great. And I can get it stamped into the clerk's
So you
office.
just want signature, not print?
No, you just put your signature and how you voted. Thank you, Lori, that's great. That really is helpful. I'm so happy. Now, I would like a motion because of the time to move the discussion of the fee violations to another meeting, because I think that's gonna take some time. So for explanation, James, at this time, the HDC does not have any fees for violating their rules. And we would like to set fees. We have the authority to set them, and we would like to do so.
Wow, you do not. So in other words, you can't even use the verbiage, we fined Phil Comeda for putting a sign up, or we fined the brick store because you don't have any fine structure.
Correct.
So in other words, we say we're gonna scold them.
We send them a letter. Obviously, it's not working at the brick store.
We just went over all of our, fine fees and increased them on conservation.
Yeah,
everything
you
went
guys
up.
are on top of things, we're not.
Since I've been on the board, so, and you have no fine structure,
So you're an expert at it, Jim, huh?
huh?
You're an expert at setting fees then.
Well, we just redid all of them for, NOIs, all these different things that people don't go in and take care. They were like, we thought minute, where they would just say, I'll pay the fine. You know, but when the word accrues, that is when we gain people's
results.
attention. If we do not have this done in X amount of days, this fine shall accrue. That's when attention is, because we saw too many times, people would just say, I'll pay the $150
Yeah,
and move on.
I can see that.
But when they hear it's gonna,
Multiply.
that's when they go, oh, okay, we'll go to the meeting.
Okay, I'm passing this around. This is for Dawn's 3 different signs and 3 different certificates.
One signature for all,
Yes, please.
but you included all 3 of them on the
Yes, I
bottom
did.
left hand.
Yes, I did. Gotta get Lori's signature. How do I do that, Kathy? Just Lori sends,
Laurie will send,
Sabrina.
Sabrina an email telling her it's okay.
so I should see Sabrina to get the
And then,
certificate,
yeah.
to get the signatures.
Yeah.
Copy you, Mary Jane, so you know what I have sent to her.
Oh,
I will copy you so you know what I have to.
thank you. Yeah, that's the first time I've
And
ever
you
done
can
it this
probably
way.
leave it in the clerk's office and Sabrina can
Okay.
do it. Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
I
and
hate
whenever
to
she
have you
gets
leave
to
it
it, yeah.
upstairs and it gets lost. or
Should I leave
something.
it in? Okay.
You know what I
I'll
mean?
do that.
So,
So can I have, do you want to stay longer and do the fee? No, we can't really do the fees because I really think we should have Geraldine here and I think we should have a full, I think we should have a full board.
Oh, that's right, I thought
Fees.
Joan was coming back. She had
No,
to
she
leave.
had to go get her.
Okay, so we lost, okay, that
We
makes
lost
sense.
everybody except Lori and Claire and you.
No, I'm just
So-
glad to get a chance to meet,
Yeah.
the other
So
commissioner.
can I have a motion to,
Quick, I'll begin to make a motion.
but what am I
that we
saying?
Adjourn this meeting.
No, not adjourn yet. I want to
Table,
table this
fine
fines
structure.
for fee structure for the HDC. Item number
We
7.
can do that under an adjournment.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How's that work?
Just when you dissolve it, you can't go back.
Oh, okay. All right, so you,
Yeah, I thought she was, go ahead, Laura.
I think it'll be cleaner if you just move it to another meeting
okay, so,
and not have it with the adjournment. You still have, I know that you have old business there and votes may be taken, but nothing is listed, but I do have a comment on that once you get to it.
okay, so can I please have a motion that we table the fee structure discussion to the January 8th meeting?
Clerk, I'll be so moved.
Thank you, Claire.
So, and that will be just discussing, creating a fine structure.
Schedule.
In other words, bad sign, $10, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
Because you have zero, nothing.
Well, we used to, and somehow it got lost.
Even if you were to,
Just second it so we can talk.
okay, James Duran in second.
Thank you. Any discussion further on this? We'll talk about the loss later. Can I please have a vote?
Clerk, I'll be yes.
James Duran, yes.
Mary Jane Churchville, yes. Laura Schifrin?
Laura,
Laura?
yes, virtually.
Thank you. Okay, now, old business, did you want to mention something, Laura?
Yeah, only because it was mentioned the other day about a mailing going out from the tax collector's office to be included for the Board of Health. And we've been for a year anyway, talking about the postcard out to people. And I mean, if you can put something within the same, I know it's a lesser amount of people, but if you could put something in the same envelope, you can speak to the treasurer about. I know that we don't have anything on that. You mentioned it at the last meeting as well in November.
Oh, you're talking about our information about being in the historic district.
Yes,
Oh, so tell me again, who's putting it out, the assessor?
No.
Who-
the treasurer is
Treasurer.
putting it out and gave permission for the Board of Health to put a notice in that tax mailing. So when they said that, I thought I would mention that to you. If you
Oh,
can,
yes.
used in the same envelope kind of thing without a
Oh,
mailing fee.
great idea, and just be done with this for at least 2026.
Mhm.
Kathy, do you want to comment?
You just have to be careful that it doesn't go over the postage amount. Because if the Board of Health is putting something in and you put something in, it might go
All
over.
right, I'll talk to Carla.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
Yeah,
no,
talk-
talk to the treasurer because she's the one that, said, but you only have to have a thin piece of paper and it may not go over it, but I would talk to her first. Just an idea.
Oh, it's a great idea.
It is a great
Love
idea.
it, okay.
but you just have, there's certain.
All right, I'll talk to Melissa
So,
about
but if
this.
not, this tax mailing, the next one.
Oh, yeah, because there's 3 of those, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a wonderful idea. Thank you, Laura. I'm very excited about that. All right, Clay, you want to adjourn the meeting? Is there a motion? You were gonna make it, remember?
Well, I did, and I couldn't, no,
Okay. So we'd like a motion to adjourn.
Claire Colby, so moved.
Thank you, Claire.
James DeRoyan, yes.
Thank you, James. Any discussion about this adjournment meeting, except for one thing? Our next meeting will be January 8th.
I'll just,
Nothing further?
for discussion, I'll just insert the time.
3 o'clock. At this time, it's 3 o'clock. And again, we're gonna discuss changing the time at that meeting.
Correct. If you.
No. What time are you adjourning?
Oh! Sorry. 4:27.
Okay. My
4:27.
discussion.
Okay.
Laura Schifrin, I, virtually.
Goodbye.
And Mary Jane Churchville. Aye. Meeting is adjourned. Thank you, everybody.
You're welcome.
But we
See you in January. Happy,
could
happy,
you
happy.
still enlighten me just on that fine, what that pertains to?
Okay, you can stop.
The recording has stopped.
Okay, well, that's over. Oh, my goodness. That meeting makes me dizzy. They go on and on in circles, and everybody talks over themselves. And some of the members, particularly the 3 members, but at least 2 members, really, they don't really understand quite yet the rules of historic districts and what there's the laws, and then there's bylaws and all these things. That if you live in a historic district, you what the view is from the street is very strict. You can't be flashy, and things have to be pretty. I don't know if that's, well, we don't know what they're saying. And I think, well, we don't know what they're saying. John, I don't know what they're saying after the meeting closed. For those on the replay, there's somebody in the chat that's asking if there's an open meeting law violation because they were talking about the fines after adjourning the meeting. And I can't say because they stopped recording and I can't see it either. So I think I don't know I'm not quite sure what Jim was trying to ask and what Mary Jane was trying to say or about to. I think, hopefully, they're not still in a conversation as a group. For him to ask questions of Mary Jane and for her to explain it, I don't think that would be a violation. But if they're all sticking around and having a lengthy conversation, and well, I don't know, he might just be asking for an explanation of what that's about. I don't know. I don't have enough information. It wouldn't be enough to file an open meeting law violation unless if somebody were sitting in the room and witnessed whatever, they could file. Or, I mean, last year I was usually going to meetings and recording meetings from a chair, and I filed open meeting law violations because, particularly the housing trust, they would just keep talking, and they would, as though after adjournment, they would just keep, some members would leave, and a quorum would sit there and continue the meeting, and just carry on like no adjournment happened. And I couldn't believe it, and I filed complaints, and I had video to back it up. It's tough once they stop recording and nobody's sitting there. It's really hard to say, and to be honest, we don't know what they said, so I don't know. But okay, I'm going to end this pretty quickly because, boy, let's see, that was almost 2 hours, but that's a pretty lengthy meeting for them. And a couple people had to leave early, and Laura Schifrin's not even in town. She's trying to zoom in. I had a hard time hearing her, but yeah, what I was trying to say earlier is that a couple of the members are new on this commission, and they don't understand what the laws are and what the role of the Historic District Commission is, and that's to be strict, really, to really require people who live or work, whether their businesses or residents, to have their properties appearance fit what the historic district is supposed to be, both from state law and local law. And you don't want to turn your yard into a mess. It needs to look like possibly maybe even it's from a couple hundred years ago. I don't know, not exactly, but you can't have things in your yard and it has to look pretty, can I say boring? I don't know. But businesses can't be flashy. If you go to like downtown areas that are in a historic district, you can see like all the signs look very similar. They're usually of similar shape. The colors aren't varying very much. And one of the cities I like to reference when you're talking about strict historic district rules and requirements and the strength of the Historic District Commission is the city of Salem, Massachusetts. If you're in the old Salem Village areas, oh boy, I've talked to people that have lived in those areas, and believe me, they like the history and stuff, but the rules, they couldn't even, they need permission. They can't trim trees even. I mean, it's very strict in there. And so Townsend is a mess, really. There's been no enforcement, and the enforcement has been, and it's not necessarily the Historic District Commission's fault. It's, they can't, I mean, the only thing they could do is go up and down the street every day, almost every day, maybe twice a day, and review what's going on and start handing out violations. I mean, there are places, I'm not going to name them, there's places in Townsend that I don't understand why they're not doing anything about this, but I don't know. But it's, I don't know. But watching this meeting, I mean, I get a headache. I have a headache right now after watching this meeting. I had to walk away for a little bit and go do something in my kitchen because I know, because they're just talking over each other and not understanding, and sometimes it's hard to explain things. I have a technical complaint. that I wish that they used like a laptop, because the application, it looks like the application came in writing. It didn't come by email, but it would have been nice to have them do what everybody else does and put this stuff up on a share screen, because I mean, I have no idea what these signs look like. And I was attending. It was a public hearing, and I was attending, and I have no idea what was being shown. And I don't know. Oh, I think Lori probably did get a packet. Actually, all the members got a packet, but I was attending, and I have no idea. And they couldn't share, they didn't share the screen. They couldn't put these things up on Zoom so that anybody watching on Zoom could see them. So, I don't know. I'll never know until the signs are up. I'll see them on the building now, because I guess they're all done with that store, that business. So I don't know. We'll see. Earlier in the meeting, they talked about picking somebody for the CPA. I'm really surprised that people just don't know what that is. We went through a lot of politicking for a couple of years on the CPA tax, and they're not really up to speed. I don't think anybody's up to. I think people just forgot. I just hope people know enough that if you're eligible for an exemption, that people are applying for that. But I sent them all the bylaw while we were in a meeting. I said, "You guys, I can't." I didn't say anything. I just sent it to everybody. Here's the bylaw, and I don't know. Some of them, the newer people, might not know who I am, but that's okay. Hopefully they open it so they'll know what it is. All right, so I'm going to call it a day and do some other things. So thank you, everybody, for watching this, the meeting and my video. And I haven't had a chance to check to see if you hit the like button, but maybe you'll remember to hit that like button if you've watched the video. And if you're not already subscribe so that you'll get notifications whenever I have another video up. Just hit the notification bell so that you'll get a notification. My eyes are bad. I have no idea what that is, John. Oh, okay. I know what that is. It's small. I can't see it. Okay. All right. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll probably have another video. I don't think I'll do another one tonight. Maybe tomorrow. I think tomorrow I might. So, all right. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.